Hello, guys. Good morning, my impatiens. How are you all doing? How are things going with you? So I asked, okay, one sec. I'm just getting this live stream open and running. So I asked, was my family living a life of luxury and excluding me? Were my cousins, aunts, uncles, stepsister, and so on living a life of luxury? Were they living a life of leisure? Were they excluding me? Are they millionaires, maybe even billionaires? Were they associated with people like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, whoever? Was I being excluded? Or is no one keeping secrets from me? Is no one hiding that my family is wealthy? If it's true, frankly, I've lived 37 years of pain and suffering. I've been in and out of the psychiatric hospital my adult life. I've been eating the worst foods. I've been in solitude. I have like no friends. I was taking a mega regimen of psychiatric medication. My life was hell on earth. And if my cousins, aunts, uncles, and so on were having the time of their lives, it will make me angry. But I'm told they weren't. I'm told they work as police officers, sonogram technicians, professors, architects, and so on. They aren't CFOs, millionaires, or billionaires. So catch it, check it, change it. My father said in response to that, my father said, Andrew, you were always invited to every event by both your families. You always chose to not attend. If you did attend, you would have seen that everyone is telling you the truth and not your made up perception of who they are not. So I guess everybody is telling me the truth. Rusty says, you got that Terry Davis face again. You need to get on the Coben Fi as soon as possible. Yeah, Rusty. It's been a few days. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in a few days. Do you still want to do the show about the serial killers? About Chris Benoit, Luigi, the CEO assassin, and the Long Island serial killer? He'll do it, but just not this week. Well, and I have to do the legwork. I have to get the information for him. All right, fair enough. So was I being tortured by my family? Was I being excluded by my family? Or is this a delusion? My father says it's a delusion. Literally. He literally says it's a delusion. So somebody says, not in the way that you think. What does that mean, Rusty? That indicates there is something that was going on, correct? Is my family wealthy? Are my cousins, aunts, uncles, are my family wealthy? Somebody says upper middle class for sure. But they weren't associating with like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, or somebody like rich and famous like that. So he says, no, and you don't want that. Famous people are sickos. Fair enough, Rusty, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So how's your day going? I got karaoke with the art class today. This evening, I got karaoke with the art class. So I'm going to sing Jingle Bell Rock. I'm going to sing Jingle Bell Rock this evening. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle Bell Square and Jingle Bell. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Somebody says, freestyle, then go into Sugar Daddy Santa. I would, but it's not really the place for it. So I'm going to show everybody my toe. It's getting worse, you know. I think the blood underneath the toe is getting worse. People said this looks like a blood. Does that look like, Bob Marley and toe cancer, or does that look like a blood blister? So he says, chew that bad boy off. Chew that bad boy off. Any dermatologists in the house? What do you think of this toe here? So he says, that looks like a bruise. All right, fair enough. So he says, it's a blood blister, fool. I hope you're right, and it probably is. It's a blood blister. Somebody wants. Well, Rick, I'm not going to go into that. To be honest with you. To be honest with you, he wants to hear about like an incident on a cruise ship. To be honest with you, it was like 20 to 25 years ago, and I don't have much memory of it either, quite frankly. So, to answer your question, I don't really remember. I mean, I'm dead serious. I really am. I'm dead serious. I mean, I don't really remember. Somebody says it might even be just a delusion. Maybe it wasn't a big deal. Maybe I'm just completely delusional here. So maybe it's just old psychosis and delusions here. I don't know. So the answer to your question is I don't remember, and that really is the truth. I mean, somebody says, "Did you fix things with my parents? They seem pretty upset in the texts." No, I don't know. I'm still not talking to my mother. Maybe I'll talk to her. Maybe I'll talk to her soon. So he says, you got to patch things up before you get chicken nuggets. You got to patch things up before you get chicken nuggets. That's true, Rusty. That's true. So he says, she can't kick you out of the house. You have rights. Somebody says, good point. He has 30 days until after an official legal notice. She can't kick me out of the house for 30 days. All right, fair enough. Somebody says she can get an order of protection that prevents you from being in the house, though. I don't think she really will get that, but we'll see. I think she's just. I think it's hot air. Someone says, if you behave, you will be safe, Andrew. If you behave, you will be safe. Oh, I'll behave. I'm like, be good Johnny. I'm a goody two shoes. I do the right things. I'll behave and I'll be safe. Somebody says, order of protection is tough as well. It's a big burden to have evidence of a crime. Somebody says, but there's plenty of evidence. I have a massive log of videos that exist on the internet of me saying how I hate my parents. So there is quite a big mountain of evidence that could get, but they're not going to do anything. I don't think. Somebody says that's not a crime, though. That's not a crime saying how you hate your parents on the internet. Rick says he tried to get an order of protection once for someone in New York and it was impossible. All right, yeah. So hopefully my parents can successfully get the order of protection because I don't want to get involved in the legal system. Really, that sucks. Nobody wants to get involved in that. Really. I don't think they're seriously going to do it, but maybe they will. She's just trying to scare me. Just behave and I should be good. She is just trying to scare me. Somebody says, don't smash any plates like you did on Thanksgiving, and you should be good, Andrew. You should be good. All right, guys. Somebody says, even smashing the plate on the ground wouldn't count because I did not throw the plate at anyone. I threw the plate at the ground. So, fair enough. Somebody says, it was enough for the police to cart me to the mental hospital on Thanksgiving, though. So it might be enough to get an order of protection. But hopefully they don't do that. I'll just be well behaved. I'll just be good. Somebody says an order of protection requires a police report of a crime than an order from a judge. The police didn't charge me with anything because there wasn't a crime, really. And that's the reason I was taken out of the psychiatric hospital in less than 24 hours because I just I wasn't a danger to myself or others. I smashed a plate because my parents were fighting with me. Yeah, hopefully I don't get intertwined in the legal system. I don't want to have any issues, but yeah, I think my mother's just blowing smoke. I just speaking hot air, but hopefully just be good. Just get along. It's the holiday season. Everything's good. Everything's good. Somebody says you still got carted to the psychiatric hospital and you still had a psychiatric evaluation. So it was a bad day, but somebody asked, "What is your mother's problem anyway?" I don't know. I don't really know. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get going here. To be honest with you, I'll just try to have a good day. I'll just try to have a nice day. It's probably for the best to get off the internet. Adios, amigos and amigas. Peace out.